Hey guys, okay, I feel like I have already so many things. I'm like thinking about what I'm going to talk about. I have so many things to talk about. First off, welcome to my wine chat. I'm wearing this little tank top and it says support wildlife, raise boys. I just love a great mom graphic tee. And then for my beverage, don't worry, it's still wine, but it's in a can. I am all about, thank God they didn't have these around when I used to do float trips and stuff. Like that would be, this is 12% alcohol, so it's still like wine. It's called Day Drinking. How cute is this can? And not sponsored, guys. Wouldn't that be fun? I should totally get someone to sponsor my wine chats and then I would get my wine for free. This is made by Little Big Town. So that's like a country band. And there's different flavors, but all they had at our store was Southern Peach wine spritzer, and it's so cute and it tastes so good. It's like really refreshing. It kind of just tastes like a peach drink. It's not like overly sweet, but I definitely wouldn't I wouldn't have like more than two. So you know what I mean? Like I'm not like a Moscato person. So if you're like on the sweet side, you might like more, but like I would probably have like one or two of these, especially during the daytime. It's really good. So anyways, I want to talk about, first I want to talk about like shopping. We like went out today shopping and stuff. And then I also want to talk about TV shows. I don't think I've really talked about TV shows on here yet. And I like when people do that. There's a couple people that I like to watch that talk about TV really good. What is her name? Oh my God. Okay. Well, Natalie Renner, my like YouTube friend, she talks about TV shows and I like how she will talk about it. And I also like Makeup by Tiffany D. She's a huge YouTuber. She's really big and she'll just like chat and do her makeup and talk about TV shows, but she's really good at it to the point where like she like recaps everything really, really well. So I love listening to those and like watching them, especially if it's like a show that I like to watch. So I'm going to talk about a few TV shows and kind of put in my 2 cents. But first of all, I went shopping. This is really good. So I'm going to sippy sip. Went shopping. I feel weird not having like my fancy wine glass, but this is a casual wine chat, guys. Went shopping today with my girlfriend Haley and it was really fun. I just like never take, like if I take time to myself, usually if I don't have the kids with me, it's like David and I doing something. Like we went on our little anniversary trip or like we'll have a date night here and there. But I don't really take time to myself to do stuff with girlfriends, and like if I do take time to myself, it's like to go to Target and David watches the kids for like an hour. So I was like, no, like I need to, and you guys do too, like you need to like maybe once a month just like have a girls' day, go shopping or do something with a girlfriend, because I feel like we get to see each other like with our kids all the time, but like we don't see each other with just us. And so it was really fun. We like went to brunch, we had champagne this morning. It was like so extra and so fun. Okay, I ran out of memory. Hopefully I have enough now. What the heck? Okay, there we go. So anyways, there's like this trend going around. I don't know if this is like everywhere or not, but like kind of around our area where like boutiques now are like mobile. Like, well, they have like a brick and mortar, but then they also will have like some sort of like trailer, and then they'll like stock inventory in the trailer, and they'll take that trailer to like a parking lot by like a cute like restaurant or whatever, and they'll like set up shop, like a pop-up shop place. So we did that and we went to like a bunch of different boutiques. It was really fun. I barely bought anything. I only bought one thing and it's from Dillard's. I love boutiques. I love like supporting small shops, but sometimes it's so expensive. Like everything I was trying on today was like these really cute leopard overalls. Like leopard overalls. I don't need leopard overalls. They're not like a staple item. They're kind of like a trendy piece, right? And they were $68. And like, that's just too much. Like, I feel like you can go to Forever 21 and get like trendy stuff. Like if I'm going to buy trendy stuff, I want it to be like Target, Forever 21. I'm just not interested in spending that much money on like trendy pieces. So I kind of like struggled, didn't buy. I did buy one pair of denim from Dillard's. It was like really nice, like cute denim. But otherwise, it was like everything was so adorable and so cute, but it was just so expensive. Like I don't understand how people just like spend that much on like trendy items. Anyways, that was our day. It was really fun. Like I said, go do stuff like that. Like go out with your girlfriend and just like have a fun day together, because I feel like I don't do that enough. Anyways, okay, showtime. So, okay, let's talk about The Bachelorette first. I like The Bachelor more than The Bachelorette because I like all the catty girl drama. So I always watch them all just because it's like the thing to do. I've only been watching them for like 4 years though. I feel like some people are like diehard, been watching them forever. I started watching them like 4 years ago, and this season I actually like, shit, what's her name? What's her name? I do like her. Why can't I think of her name? Hannah? Yes, Hannah, right? I think it's Hannah. She's so cute. Anyways, I feel like a lot of people don't like her. They're like mad that she was the Bachelorette. I like her because she's like funny and cute, and like she's like ditzy, and like I just really like her. I feel like her and I would be good friends. Also, she's really adorable, but she's not like overly pretty. Like I feel like sometimes the Bachelorette is like gorgeous model, and it's like you can't relate. Like they're too pretty, and it's just annoying at that point. Like they're just too pretty. It's never gonna work out. So like I feel like she's like more like a normal cute girl. So I really like her. Luke P, everyone's talking about Luke P. Obviously, like he's gotta just be there for the ratings, right? Like I hope I'm not spoiling this for anyone. I'm not spoiling this for anyone, because if you watch it, then you would have seen up until this point, because if you don't watch, then you don't watch, and if you do watch, you wouldn't have waited this long to watch. Okay, so I feel like I need to talk about Luke P and all of that. Who do I like the best? Peter the Pilot, and who's that other one? What's his name? He's got like the like crooked smile look. Don't remember his name. I'm so bad. Like this is the worst recap of a show ever, but hopefully you guys watch it and you already know who I'm talking about. I like those two guys. I don't like the guy with the guitar. He's too needy. And then obviously Luke P, she just like made him leave. I don't know when this video is going to go up in relation to that. I'm always a little bit behind on my episodes anyways, but yeah, that was like so dumb. Like why did she keep him for so long? It was for the ratings, right? Obviously, like he was a psychopath. When she said he could, like, she told him to leave, and then he was like, can I pray for you? Like, it was ridiculous. So I'm voting for Peter the Pilot, or that other boy's really cute. He lives in like Florida or something. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it. I wonder who the new Bachelor is gonna be. That'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Because I always like The Bachelor way, way more. Because then there's like all these girls and there's drama and it's like way better. But I mean, this drama with Luke P was pretty good this season. Like, he's such a catty, like, he's like a little girl. I couldn't deal. I could not deal with that kind of man. Anyways, Bachelorette, Big Brother is my like all-time favorite show. I just started watching Big Brother like fairly recently, like within the past like 2 years, and I love it so much. In fact, David and I like went back to like, I think we started at like season 4, and we like binge watched like all the seasons, because it's just such a good show. If you like trash TV, which we do, hello, Teen Mom, 90 Day Fiance, like those are some of our like guilty pleasure trash TVs. And so if you like trash TV, but you also want like a little bit more, like there's so much strategy and like social game involved in Big Brother that it's so good. So you get like the best of both worlds. It's so good. If you have not watched Big Brother, just like give it a shot. But you have to give it like a full shot, like, because at first you're gonna be like, what's an HOH? What is going on? Like, who are these people? Like, what? Like, you don't understand it. It takes like probably a good like 5 episodes to understand even what's going on. But once you do, you're like so hooked. It's so good. And it's like, there's all like, because David are like, are they gonna backdoor them? And like, and my mom's like, what are you guys talking about? Because she doesn't get it. It's so good. This season, I've heard mixed opinions. I think it's good. I think, hate Jack, hate Mickey. They need to leave. Like, they need to leave. Why does not everybody see right now that they just need to go? They are awful. At first I really liked Bella. I felt like she was like smart and like I thought she was gonna do good, but she's kind of getting obnoxious. Oh, you know who my favorite, okay, I didn't like Cliff because I feel like, I'm sorry, but I feel like the old person that like no one ever likes them, they're just like, they leave right away. And so I was like kind of feeling like that with Cliff, but then he's over here making these big game moves and putting up the 2 alphas right away. So like I kind of respect him for that. But I think my favorite is Sam for sure. I think he's hilarious. I think he's like so, like, he's gonna be good. I really like him, and I like that he's a truck driver because David's in the trucking industry, and I think it's funny that he's a truck driver and he's like wholesome, married with a kid. Like, I just think he's great. So I really like him. He's who I'm rooting for. Not into those like pretty girls really, because they don't have much game. They're just like, that's how I feel like with Jack and Mickey are like, we can like do contests and like we can win, but like they're just like bossing people around and being rude. They need to leave. They're not, I don't know. Oh, and that one girl with the glasses, what is her name? The short red hair. I feel like she could like kind of slip, like she's sneaky. Oh, and that cat girl, she is so annoying. Are you bitches trying to conspire against me? But then now I'm like, maybe I kind of like her. I don't know. You know how it goes. Like you kind of flip sides. Like you're with the house and then you flip to the other side of the house and you just kind of go back and forth. So it's really good. Y'all need to watch it if you don't watch it because you're probably like fast forwarding this part if you don't watch it, but it is so good. Next show, Big Little Lies. That is so good. I read the book. Do you feel like sometimes when you like read a book and then a movie comes out like Gone Girl or Girl on the Train, you're like, I read the book first. Like I feel like you have to say like, I read the book actually first. So with Big Little Lies, I read the book first. I love that author. In fact, I need to read her newest book, 9 Perfect Strangers. If you've read it, let me know if it's good. I cannot wait. It's already in my Audible library. I just haven't started it yet. But yes, Leanne Moriarty. I love her novels. So Big Little Lies is based on her novel, but season 2 really was not at all because it pretty much ended. Season 1 ended when the book ended. So season 2 is like all like HBO's doing. But if you haven't watched it, you totally should because there are huge actresses in it like Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, Meryl Streep, big names, and it's really good. My mom and I love it. We like to watch it together. David watches it too, but we make him watch it by himself because her and I will like watch it on a weekday when he's like at work, so he watches it on his own time. But it's really good. The season just ended, so I don't know, like, I don't even remember. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but it wasn't like gripping. But I think obviously they're going to come out with season 3, right? You know what season I cannot wait for? I didn't even want to talk about the show. It just made me think of it though. On Netflix, the one with the guy from Gossip Girl and what is that called? You. That was so good. David didn't like it that much, but I thought it was so, so good. I cannot wait. I think season 2 comes out in like October. I cannot wait. I freaking loved that show. Speaking of Dan from Gossip Girl, that apparently they are relaunching Gossip Girl on HBO. It's gonna be all new characters, different like scene and stuff, different vibe, but I totally want to watch it and see if it's good because Gossip Girl is like my absolute favorite series ever. It was so good. I think I watched the whole thing like at least twice, maybe 3 times. So I cannot wait to see if that's good. And then speaking of HBO, do you guys watch Euphoria? Like, we're watching it. It is dark, dirty, deep, crazy. It is like we're watching episode 1, like the pilot, and I was like, I don't want to have any more kids. I don't want to have teenagers. I do not want to have a daughter. Like, oh my gosh, basically it is a story around a group of high schoolers, and you kind of see all of their different struggles and realities, but they're not like, oh, I got like an F on my like math test. No, it's like drug overdose, like it's like that's where I'm gonna leave it. Like it is very intense, extreme things that these teenagers are going through. And it's just crazy, and I'm like, but it's very gripping, and I want to watch it, and I just wonder, is that what high school is like today? Like, I mean, where you can literally just go on your phone and like I mean, I'm not even gonna get into those parts, but like where you can watch it and see like, is that what it's really like? Like, that is so different than, we barely had text messaging when I was in high school. We had those Nokia phones and it was like the screen and you couldn't send pictures. Never a picture. Now it's like those kinds of pictures. Like what? In high school, I cannot even imagine having my children in high school, and oh my gosh, it freaks me out. So only check out that show if you are brave and you're wanting something dark and like that. But I think HBO does really, really good shows. We've also watched that other one on HBO. We stopped watching it though. What was that called? Chernobyl. I didn't know anything about that. It was so interesting. Very, very good. Definitely think that it's a really, really well like acted, scripted, written, filmed show. It's really, really good. But it's kind of boring. It's like not really, I'm not really like into like things like that. So yeah, I'm talking, babe. But it's good. And then what else? AGT. That's a fave of ours. It's got, I'm sorry, but they replaced Heidi and Mel B, who are my favorites, but they kind of replaced them with people that look just like them. Like younger versions of them.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
And, but it's still good, and I love the guy, the new host. I don't know his name. I can't think of it, but he's so funny. I hated Tyra Banks. She was so self-absorbed. Loved Nick Cannon, but this new guy's really, really funny. I like him. I'm just like so over like AGT. Like David sends me memes all the time that's like, basically, if you don't have a hardship in life, like you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna get a golden buzzer. Like you have to like literally have broken bones, no family, no money. You came from outer space and you have nothing. That's how you get the golden buzzer. So that's kind of annoying. But, oh, I love that singer guy. The guy with the long beard, when he sang that song that was like, how did that song go, Cal? How did that song go? I don't remember it. It was so good. What else? Any other shows we like to talk about? I don't know if there's any other shows that I'm into right now. 90 Day Fiancé is always good. There's 90 Day the Other Way. That doesn't make sense. Like what? I don't know. I haven't started that one yet. I want to also start the that love show, Love Island, but it's on like 5 nights a week. That's a commitment. I just don't know if I can get into that either. I'm not into like those shows on E. I used to love everything on E. Not into that anymore. I'm not into Real Housewives. I feel like I should be. My mom loves them. I feel like I would be into that. Don't watch the Kardashians anymore. I used to love the Kardashians, but I don't even know what they're up to. I haven't kept up with them. Let me know what shows you guys like to watch. Is this a boring wine chat? Whatever. You guys love me. Anyways, thank you for always supporting my channel, and I love doing these little wine chats with you guys. Let me know what I should talk about next. Oh, thank you so much for all the great support on our Flat Earth video, because so many of you guys loved it. I was like editing it and I was like, David, can he talk a little bit faster? Like he's like, so the thing, like he talks so slow. I'm like dying when I was editing it. But a lot of you guys said he should do more. He even said, he's like, if they like this.
That, Mommy.
Wow, babe.
Yeah, this is a water ball.
It is water ball. Yeah. So David was like, if they like it, like I totally want to do more. So he will do more because he's got a lot to say about things like that. Yeah. So maybe, oh yeah, that one doesn't belong. You're right.
Yeah, but it'll do, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely do some more like that here and there. I do want to do, someone suggested like a whiskey wine chat where it's like his and her questions. There's a lot of things that I want to do with these wine chats because they're always my favorite. But I will say too, on that video, it's so funny because David was like, the flat earthers are totally gonna be like into it. So they're like already coming into the comments and they're like commenting about like, yeah, flat earth, blah, blah, like flat earth forever. It's so funny. So if you have not checked that video out yet, make sure you do because it's It's a fun one. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much as always, and bye-bye.